Okay, I am live and I am going to go into a higher state of consciousness. Ah, feels good. I'm doing this live, but I have a playlist on Spotify you can listen to, and I'm moving to it now. Doing micro isometrics, spiraling, and then swinging, rhythm. And a little funny outcome is it's great exercise. When you do the motion code, these three, you're just free to move anywhere you want. That's the bottom line. But I can move to the rhythm of the music. So go ahead, get set up, put your headphones on, just watch me move, but move yourself freely. And you can move whichever way you want, which is freedom. Now, one thing I do is to get rid of the distractions is I put on airline eye masks. It helps you stay. So I highly recommend these. Helps you stay in the higher state of consciousness. Keep breathing. Breathe deep. Relax. Another song's coming on. Mysterious song. So move with the mystery. Feel the energy. We can all do this. It's easy to learn. Practice it for a lifetime because it's the best place to be. Because it's a mystery. You go into the unknown. The known is way overrated. The known is way overrated. Travel into the unknown. Discover new things. And don't go searching for them, just let them fall. So, hey, quiet. I just wrote a white paper. It's on shangmethod.com. It's about this 14-year-old girl who proved some long-standing physics theory was wrong. And Basically, it came down to she described everything goes into balance. And that's what the motion code does. It goes from chaos into a rhythmic balance. But you can still play in the chaos because that's where most things are right now. So feel the chaos. And then slowly bring it into balance. Make sense of it all. Everything makes sense. Everything you need to know makes sense. You don't need to know everything. But actually, it does. Everything does make sense because you look at history, we're no different than our source. So, one of these songs is source code. Moving as if the source code is going through us. So, once you connect with source, boom, everything makes sense. This is a meditation, so respect the meditation. Use the movement to clear out the energy out of your head and replace it with new energy. No thought. Go into the void. Micro isometrics. Feel the tension and release. Unlimited. Infinite tension and release going on. Feel it in your neck, shoulders, forearms, wrist, but especially in the fingers. because the fingers are what develops last. Coming out of your heart is going into your fingers. So when you do the micro isometrics in the fingers, you're pumping the heart. You're pumping the heart. Pumping the brain. You're pumping all your organs. So you can feel the tension and then you can release, and then you're free. Freedom. Tension? Yeah. Tension feels good. But the release feels wild, crazy. Crazy good. Wild good. So I can do this while I'm working on the computer too. I can stay in a higher state of consciousness, which is a relaxed body, and I can absorb more of what I'm working on while I stay in this higher state of consciousness. So just keep listening to music and moving. So I want to teach you to do this in your home. Your home is the perfect place to do this, to learn to go into a higher state of consciousness, to learn the motion code and go into it. Breathe. Find the rhythm. The spiraling is creating a vortex. The isometrics is tapping into energy. The swinging is like going back and being a child again. Everything tastes better in the field. Water tastes better because you actually take the time to feel it go through your body, as everything should. Water is waves, it's energy, it's particles, it's everything, and it's going through your body. And you are waves, you are particles, you are a void, you are everything. So you're connecting with whatever you eat. So I love eating in the quantum. Just got to be careful where you put your water. You can see I'm repeating this motion because it's kind of getting into a groove, which allows me to just think or not think. Just let thoughts come in. The thoughts come in. You have this quantum part of your brain that's accessing the quantum field, but it won't access it if you're distracted, you're busy, you're out of sync, you're out of rhythm. It's not going to fire up. It's not going to light up. The only way it's going to light up is when you get into rhythm. You move like the universe, like the fractal universe that we are a part of, because it creates this still point. This is a moving still point, which allows the quantum brain to connect with the quantum universe. And solutions will just float in to whatever problem you have, or it'll give you guidance, or it'll give you passion, because you'll connect to what source created you. Source created you for a purpose. Unless you connect back with it, your purpose keeps changing. Purpose is not the same as when you were a child. It's not even the same as yesterday. You don't have to worry about it. It just will come to you. A lazy man's way to finding purpose. Just let it come to you. Right now, it's to feel good in my neck. So I want these live sessions to be, watch, but move and go into it yourself. Listen to music that you love, and you can use my playlist, but it'd be good to sync up. Maybe, and I will do that in live Zoom sessions. Saturday nights, come to my live Zoom class. Go sign up on getmotion.com, getmotioncode.com. Go sign up. I teach a class, and then we go into the quantum. Got a couple of playlists I'll have ready for you. Why? Because this is the best exercise in the world. It's the most mysterious place you can be. It feels great. Use whatever furniture you have to open up. It's all about opening up pathways. Let the energy flow. This is my Tom Brady muscle relaxant. So use whatever tools you have. Ah, it's a good vibration tool. We want to get to a higher vibration, right? So again, a burp. All our movement is so structured, rigid, regimented. Let yourself go free. I've never done this before. This is pretty cool. I mean, I've used it on my legs. A little too tense. Gentle, be gentle. Oh, oh. I should put in my description. This is not entertainment. This is a transmission. So don't come here to be entertained. Come here to be transmitted. See if you can capture this energy. And if any questions come up, I'll answer them. Put your questions in the comment section. Of course, there'll be no questions on this live telecast, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Whew. Oh. Oh. Focus, 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 and funny stuff will come up. Oh, yeah. How silly things are. Oh, all just silly, 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 silly shit. You will find life is silly when you move this way. But you're going to have to discover that on your own. Can't tell it to you. You just have to go, oh, yeah, life is silly. Life is serious, but it's also silly. So here we just take it. We're going to be serious over here, right now. We're all just silliness. But we can be serious in the pursuit of our dream. My dream is to share this with you in any way I can so that you can experience what I'm experiencing. That's all I want. Just have you experience what I'm experiencing. That's all I want. That's all I'm about. Of course, I'm about many different things, but right now, that's what I'm about. So this Saturday, I'm going to teach a class called Tai Chi Walking. When I was in San Francisco, I walked 250 miles in 30 days, and I was doing this most of the time while I was walking, Tai Chi walking, and I'd go upstairs and I'd just go like this, and I'd like be going up San Francisco stairs. You know how they are. They're like, and I'd just be bouncing up them because the energy's flowing up, and then if I'm walking down, I just push down and make sure my knees didn't get all the brunt. Oh yeah, and I used to get gout even just one day of walking or doing a little bit of yoga. If I hadn't done that for a long time, I would get flare up of gout. And 250 miles, no gout. There were times where it felt like it was coming on, and I just did the motion code and never, 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 never hit in my big toe. Never hit. So that was really impressive. And another thing that was really impressive was this thumb here used to have ridges, and it's had it ever since I had a hammer fall on it when I was a teenager. And I don't know when they disappeared, but I have a feeling because of all the circulation that I'm doing, my thumbnail is smooth now. I don't know. I'll buy it. But I started doing that in San Francisco because I was walking so much, but I actually started it in Portland when I saw people on the boardwalk walking, running, and their wrists were locked, hands locked, not doing anything. That's the way everybody jogs, right? That's where everybody walks. So basically, their whole upper body is not engaging. I mean, that's the way people walk and jog. They're not using their upper body. So it makes sense if you do this. If you do the motion code while you're has a bunch of benefits. One is rhythm. So if you can add rhythm into your walk and your jog, that's cool. The other one is balance. You're always balancing yourself when you're doing this. But you're engaging your upper body, you're activating it, so that it helps with your walk, with your jog, and you're not carrying dead weight up here. It's actually helping you walk. And that is the evolution of mankind. The next stage is MoCo. It's motion code helping us walk. We went hunched over to upright, and now we're using the motion code to generate. What happened was I never got tired. It's amazing. I was energized through the whole thing. I was energized at the end of each walk, not tired. So it somehow it generates energy, the motion code. And that's why I'm at this desk right now. I can demonstrate this if you're a coder or you're a writer at the desk. If you're at the desk all day and you just take a break and do this every once in a while, or when you get tired, just do this. You're going to energize yourself, give yourself energy so you can finish out the day or keep working or whatever you want to do. So I'm always doing this. I'll read something and do this, and I'll kind of connect. It's also a connection. You're connecting with the rhythm of the universe. You're connecting with the universe. And the words in front of you on a screen, they take on more meaning because you can go deeper into what is the essence of the meaning of what do these words try to convey? And how can I write it? Or prompt ChatGPT nowadays. How can I prompt so ChatGPT will come out with something that makes sense to me? Anyways, I want to recruit teachers because I'm a shitty teacher. Or I am very few people will get. No, I shouldn't not put myself down that way. Like anything, more teachers teaching this in their way will reach more people. So I want to encourage people to learn this, become a teacher. Maybe I'll if you want me to set up a certification course, I will. Obviously that's the model. But you don't need to be certified to teach other people, teach your family. There must be a benefit to certification, but this is so easy. It's just microasymmetric spiraling and swinging. I call it multi-dimensional pendulum swinging because when you add in the microisometrics and the spiraling, you're going into a different dimension. So it's multi-dimensional. It's heaven on earth. I grew up Protestant, so I know a little bit about heaven. And this is where you attain the energy of heaven, God's energy. Nirvana. The field of all possibilities. Now, what does that mean, the field of all possibilities? It means anything's possible. But when you're vibrating at this level, which is what we're doing here, it's the top field. It's the positive field, the field where things are just amazing, right? That's where you're accessing this field. Since what you have choice to go into all of it, or maybe you are in it when you come in. You're so down, but then you realize you have a choice. You have the field of all possibilities available to you, so why not choose, live in the one that feels the best? We're all selfish animals. Let's go to the field that feels the best. Part of the field, part of the quantum field that feels amazing. That's where that's where you would naturally end up, right? And in that amazing field, amazing part of the quantum, amazing thoughts come in, amazing, feel amazing, think amazing. And if you don't want to think at all, you have that opportunity too, and that feels amazing as well. It's amazing how I can move, since I'm free to move, how I can move in ways that just feel amazing. I mean, they may look strange, but they feel amazing. Why? Because I'm just flowing with the universe and the rhythm and the beat of the music in a way, in my own unique motion code, in my own code. I've discovered the code. I've discovered the code to get into heaven. Honor. Feel it moving in every part of your finger. It's micro, but you can also do macro. Oh. Hmm. So I do want to have people invite you on, do this, and we can have a quantum discourse where we will talk to each other, but not in a normal blah, 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 blah way, but in a way that creates a lot of space in between. You say something, and I just don't need to react right away. I can you just, so it's guided. You say something, and there's probably a topic that we're gonna try to reach some goal, something. Or it could just be, what are you feeling? What do you feel like that? We can discover the goal, the topic. It will come out. But there'll be some synergy between participants. So the conversation can go anywhere, but it could be guided, but you don't want to really think about, you don't want to think at all. You just want to put it out there and then go into the quantum, which is the void, and then you can respond. And it's kind of timed. You have a couple minutes to talk, go into the void, the other person responds, go back into the void, the other person responds, go back into the void, the other person responds, and I guarantee you there's going to be some kind of merging of the minds. It happens every time. It could be that you both come up with a solution. If you both want to find a solution for something that you're doing together, something that anyways, there's lots of possibilities for that. But that's my when I do private sessions, these revelations, through the use of the motion code, revelations come in, not only for my client, but also for me. So because we are connected energetically, I can kind of guide the conversation sometimes. They can, but revelations will come in. That's the whole point of doing a private session, because you're just so relaxed. It's just like, okay, the mask has come off. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's not force anything. Just be ourselves. I think that's one of the greatest gifts of the motion code. You can just be yourself for an extended period of time. No mask, no trying to impress anybody. You're not trying to learn to dance in a certain way. You're not trying to impress somebody with your dance moves. This is like, move however the fuck you want. But it's an activation process. The more you do this, the more you will eventually get activated. What does that mean? That means that you can reach higher and higher states of consciousness, basically. Tantric Tiger, that's this song. Go look it up. Tantric Tiger. Move with me. Sarkacentus. Base of the spine. Let the energy lift from the base chakra. Opening, expanding from the base of your spine. From the base of the spine. Sense the energy swirling and whirling around. Lifting in the Kundalini arising. The Manipura chakra. The vortex. Lifting and rising. Let the tiger come out. Ah. 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 What a flute. Flute. I was watching YouTube on Quentin Tarantino, and he found Christopher Waltz was the perfect actor for his role. And Christopher Waltz basically acted in obscurity for 30 years before Quentin discovered, or Quentin brought him over and he became famous. So, but 30 years he just kept it up. But he said it grew to be very frustrating. And I thought, yeah, it is frustrating to be able to go into the quantum and not be recognized and well known for it. But two takeaways. One is, if it takes 30 more years, I don't care. Probably won't be around for 30 years, but give it another 3 years. I don't care. It doesn't matter because, yeah, I'm frustrated when I'm in the 3D world, but I'm working at it. But when I'm in the quantum, which is where it doesn't matter. So that's the whole point of the quantum. On the one level, nothing matters. It's a nice place to be. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Wow. It doesn't matter. Whew. That is so freeing. Doesn't matter if I move this way. I do it because I love it. And people who feel it's silly, well, they should look at themselves. How are they moving? Are they rigid? Are they regimented? Are they controlled by culture? Of course they are. When you move like this, it's like, I've broken free. I'm out of the matrix. Daddy ho! So I want to say something to my Chinese. I hear that you have this thing going where you're just lying in bed all day. It's kind of a movement, not chasing that, just lying in bed. So if you're gonna lie in bed, you might as well do this, because all day, and I'll do a video where I'm just lying in bed the whole time, doing the motion code, lying in bed, all right, and it presents all different kinds of opportunities of movement, which is what this is all about, just moving. Oh. Oh. My thoughts are so silly. My thoughts are so silly. So funny. So funny. 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 Shake 'em up. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. Thinking of doing this every day at 11 o'clock, or most days. Maybe make it a regular live session at 11 o'clock, and then some nights at 7. Just keep it on my schedule, but I'll try to do that at least 11 to 11:30, half an hour of just being in the quantum. I should write that down. I'll remember it. 11 o'clock. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. 3 days. So I play pickleball Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be in camera, but I got to stand up. Oh, oh. Whoa. Mm. 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 Put some comments in there. If you're still, put some comments in there. I love comments. I will read them all. Promise. Questions. What experiencing you're having. Do you get this? So simple. Just move the way you want. Remember to spiral, figure eights, swing. Oh, go to the edge. Feel the tension. This is where the micro-isometrics comes in. Zigzagging. Oh. Release that tension. Oh, yeah. Mm. 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 Rub that belly. Squeeze it. You need to get the tension out. Relax. Real. Breathe. Shoulder roll. Modulation. It's okay to feel it. Whatever you're feeling, feel it. Whoa. 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 Oh. Hmm. Be like water. Mm. Wow. Mm. Yeah. Buddha, the Buddha. Definitely one of my earliest teachers. The Buddha. Meditation. Loved it. Love it. I just do it moving now. When I first started, I was still. It got me so far. Got me to happiness. Then I discovered movement as meditation. And that got me to bliss. And then I discovered the motion code. And that got me to euphoria. Whew, what a ride. Buck. What a ride. Mm. Mm. Okay, well, I will definitely do it. Just lying in bed. That's my favorite position. Lying in bed, just doing the motion code. But not tonight. Tonight I'm just going to do it in private. I don't want to have to set up the camera right now. What can I say? This is beauty beyond belief. Even when my neck is so tense, it so feels so good to let it go. Beauty beyond belief. What can I say? Whew. All right. It's my first live in a while. Bye.